Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the NFL. So y'all check this out. Lamar Jackson is the best player in the NFL. He's the best football player on the planet. There, I said it, right? But I'm going to say this too. He's a black guy that's excelling in the world of the NFL or the world of sports. So what will we do, especially in New Russia, is we figure out something to say. But, you know, we watch it all the time. I'm sick of it. I just know how it is. I just watch, I like to watch a couple of debate shows. I've cut a couple of them off. I got one or two left. But it's always Lamar Jackson got to do this and he's got to do that. And he's got to do this and he's got to do that. And what you're watching, right, is one of the most incredible careers ever. Just start. He's been playing 6 years. The guy is a 3-time MVP because I'm counting last year. Josh Allen's season was not better than Lamar Jackson's season. By no stretch of the imagination. It just wasn't. I'm sick of I ain't hitting on Josh Allen. Man, hell no. But I'm not giving that over a season where a quarterback throws 40 touchdowns and has 4 interceptions and none of them are his fault. And run 1,000 yards, by the way, which no quarterback other than Michael Vick has ever done in the history of the damn game. Does that the same season. And his team goes to the playoffs in a hard division. And that's not the MVP. You can't justify that. You can try, but it's ridiculous to talk about somebody else. And the other person was talking about, Josh Allen has more rushing touchdowns. His passer rating ain't better. Yards in passing, none of that stuff is better. No rushing yards is not better. He has more rushing touchdowns. All of a sudden, that counts. And from those rushing touchdowns, 80% of them was tush pushes, which we wanted to ban when Jalen Hurts was doing it. So it's just a new rushing thing going on, right? So I ain't got time for that. He's got 3 MVPs, Lamar Jackson, to me. We took one from him, straight up, okay? So that's how I feel about it. And what we're watching is the most exciting player that we have to offer right now on the offensive side of the ball. We have a quarterback playing right now. In 6 years, he is the best running quarterback in the history of the game already in 6 years. I think, doesn't he have the most rushing yards for any quarterback already in 6 years? Okay, do you understand what that means? Already in 6 years, I am the best rushing quarterback of all. That makes him a Hall of Famer now. I have the 4th best passer rating for a season of all time. Already. Right? I don't give a damn. Celebrate that. And if he wasn't black, we would be celebrating that. I'm just going to say how it is. Because, see, the owners are white dudes. Right? So when these owners are letting people tell you, don't watch the regular season. Just to down him, don't watch the regular season. He is putting ass in seats. You're not missing Lamar Jackson games if you like football. You're not. Because some highlight is going to happen. Right? It's like going to basketball games knowing somebody's about to get dunked on. I'm going to watch Ja Morant because I know something exciting is about to happen. Right? And I'm going to watch Steph Curry because his 3-point shots might be from half court or something. Because knowing the other people shooting threes, that's not exciting. Right? You're going to see something exciting every time Lamar Jackson hits the field. And you know it. Now it's pass in the pocket. Yeah, I can do that. Lamar Jackson's the only quarterback that you're happy when he hands the ball off to somebody else. Even Henry. Think about that. Even Henry. Because normally, hey, man, quarterback, I hope you run because I definitely don't want Henry to have the ball because he's about to hurt somebody out here. No, please give it to Henry because we don't want Lamar Jackson because our damn defensive backs can't keep up with him. You understand? That's what we're trying to talk about. So, what do we do? He hasn't won in the playoffs much. Like we're insinuating that he chokes. we're insinuating that all those other quarterbacks haven't won, their teams haven't won for them, like Tom Brady. Like, Tom Brady has played definitely bad in playoff games, often, but his team comes through. But we fail to realize that. We fail to mention that. Like, you're going to act like Baltimore couldn't have, with what Lamar Jackson did in that game against Buffalo, bringing them back, that they couldn't have won that game if Henry didn't drop balls when it was about to get a first down in the red zone, or when Mark Andrews done drop ball in the red zone. And I'm not talking about the one at the end of the game. I'm talking about in that game. They didn't play good. He had 2 damn turnovers, Lamar Jackson. Brought him back, though. That game, the team could have helped win, right? Lamar Jackson could have played, just Ertling-ish a couple of times, and the team could have did some stuff, right? Like they did, like other quarterbacks. Quarterbacks don't play great all the time in the playoffs, but we want to be able to do that because we're happy. Because if Lamar Jackson had 2 Super Bowls already, he'll be in the greatest of all time conversation, because he would have 2 Super Bowls and 3 MVPs, and he's the best running quarterback of all time now already. You understand? So we're lucky for the rest of these people that he's not perfect. You understand? That that he hasn't won some playoff games and stuff like that. I'll be honest. It's the baddest dude out here. And people in the NFL will tell you that. And they constantly do. It ain't like Lamar all of a sudden he's choking so bad. That's not even the truth. He's not choking that bad. Make a mistake here or there, but damn it, it's a whole bunch of people on the field, right? He's doing a pretty damn decent job, right? He's doing a pretty decent job, even in the playoffs, right? So, yes, Lamar Jackson's the baddest dude in the whole NFL, let alone the quarterback position, right? It's some people that's doing well at quarterbacks. Josh is awesome. Mahomes is ridiculous because Mahomes is in the GOAT conversation, right? Mahomes has been playing, just decent of late, right? He's been playing decent of late. And Mahomes is the only one that I'm saying, where you can say categorically he's better than Lamar Jackson because he has better records. He's won in crunch times. But I'm just saying straight up, I'm not going to sit here and let these people keep talking about Lamar Jackson like he ain't exceptional. Well, you've been watching all these decades, these quarterbacks. Stop acting like we've seen quarterbacks that are better than Lamar Jackson. Because we haven't. We really haven't. And ask the quarterbacks. You haven't. We were hoping that he couldn't throw the damn ball, and now all of a sudden he's doing that, which means now that he can throw the ball, you tell me somebody else who's the best running quarterback in history right now, plus he has the top 4 passer rating for a whole season, and tell me another quarterback who had 40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, none being his fault. That's it. I'm sick of it. And I got more highlights than any damn body out here playing. Best athlete on the damn field. Get up out of here. Listen, stop trying to find stuff just to bring him down, right? Because he ain't won in the playoffs yet. But damn it, it's a whole bunch of teams. Because that mightn't happen. He might have the Dan Marino trophy. Because, you know what, he got 1 or 2 more years and he's officially better than Dan Marino. And Dan Marino is, that's when I first started talking about sport. Because I was Joe Montana, my boy was Dan Marino. We argued all the time. We've argued about Dan Marino versus Joe Montana, and the other argument be Patrick Ewing versus Hakeem Olajuwon. And I thought I won both of them because Hakeem Olajuwon was better than Ewing, and I thought Joe Montana was better than Dan Marino. But he had some stats for Dan Marino, and that arm strength for Dan Marino, he wasn't backing down, all right? Ain't like I won those arguments easy. Right, but I was Joe Montana and Hakeem Olajuwon. I put Hakeem Olajuwon not even on against Patrick Ewing, but anybody. But so that's when my sports arguments started. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I'm sick of hearing anything about Lamar Jackson other than the dude's awesome. Yeah, he can win some playoff games, but damn it, my team got to do something. Look, I ain't gonna try to get on Mark Andrews because I just love Mark Andrews. I love the dude. I think he's a super duper tight end, and that's really unfortunate for him to miss those balls. But I will say this: they only talked about it 1 or 2 days, because now it's not ain't nobody Mark Andrews nothing. It's just Lamar Jackson can't win. That's all we talk about. And it seems to me what bothers me a little bit, irks me. It seems like they happy. Woo, good. Because if now that he ain't winning, you know what I'm saying, we can say it was him. It ain't him. Lamar Jackson, baddest dude in the NFL, and everybody damn know it. Now y'all do too. Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and we up out of here, y'all. I think.